Hey guys, welcome back again to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. I got a lot of requests for this one from the gospel community, and that's to do something a vocal coach reacts to David Phelps. And I chose No More Night. He did it, I think, with Bill Gaither way back in the day. Just a phenomenal talent, man. Just, gosh, we're going to talk about him in a minute. And there's just a few great guys like that. Some crazy honorable mentions, which would be Russ Taft, Brian Duncan. You know, all these guys were just really great gospel singers. David's at the top of the heap. So let's go ahead. We're going to play it and we'll talk about it as we go. Let's rock. Here we go.
The timeless theme, earth and heaven will pass away.
Good mix right there.
It's not a dream.
Good pitch.
God will make all things new.
All things are new. Nice round tone.
Gone is the curse from which I stumbled and fell.
Effortless singing.
Evil is banished to eternal hell.
Good control.
No more night. No more.
I love how he goes from mezzo piano small to mezzo forte big and back. He's really good at that.
Never crying again.
Good use of air for the tone.
And praises to the great I am. We will live.
Good. Okay, so, I mean, great pitch, great tone. One of the things about a lot of the music in the gospel community, which I totally understand, is an over accentuation of words. Now, this happens predominantly in the theatrical community because they want the person in the last row to hear every word they're saying. I personally teach a little bit different philosophy on that, though there's nothing wrong with that at all. You want people to know what you're saying, especially in this context. But the more you overshape the vowels and you over-accentuate the consonants themselves, the harder it is to keep the throat open and the more overuse of those consonants you have. Let me give you an example of this. I don't know if you guys have ever been to any kind of athletic event and you're in the bleachers or whatever and you're looking at the athletes on the field and they lay this thing that looks like a ladder. It's called the agility ladder, okay? And you see them run through it and they go jigga 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 jigga. And they run through this agility ladder with these really small steps, right? Okay, that's what I think of when I think of really good open throat vocal tract shaping and underusing consonant sounds. Here's what I mean by that. When you overuse a vowel or you over accentuate a consonant, instead of carefully running with a lot of really good balance in that agility ladder, you're going you're Now, he's not necessarily doing that here at all. He's got great control, but I'm just pointing out that you're better off working up a song with just the vowels themselves and understanding them and only allowing as much consonant sound as necessary to get out those words. And you'll find that the sound is actually more beautiful because you can keep more contiguous phrase open throat singing with more warmer tones and less harshness in closing down those consonants or glottal stops, okay? So let's continue. He's not doing that, but I had to point that out as we're going along the way, especially for all you that are into theater and also into a lot of the gospel stuff like this, all right?
In the light of the risen Lamb.
I love his spirit in this. Awesome. Great sensitivity.
See all around, now the nations bow down to see. The only sound is the praises to Christ our King.
Great control, man.
Slowly the names
Perfect pitch.
from the
Awesome.
book are read.
I love the tone of his vowels. They're nice and long and
I
round.
know the King, so there's no need to dread.
He's living Now I gotta point one more thing out. He is naked in December snow. And what I mean by that is there's not a bunch of band backing him up. There's not a bunch of tracks backing him up. He is all by himself with just a wallpaper of music behind him. And he is just spot on his pitch. So, and in his control, and just like I said, from mezzo piano to mezzo forte and back, and the use of air in his mixed voice, he's got it all going. Good breath control, good long-term breath control for long-term or long tail phrases.
See, over there's a mansion, oh, that's prepared just for me.
Effortless.
Where I will live with my Savior eternally.
Great.
And there will be no more night.
Killer. Good job, David. I want to go there. I want to hear that in person.
Never crying again. Praises to the great.
I want to raise my hands, man. They're going up.
We will live in the light of the risen Lamb. Oh, the
Killer.
praises to the great I am. We're gonna live in the light, the risen Lamb.
Wow. Dude. Breath control for days. You heard that note? He also knows how to compress the sound, guys. We've talked about glottal compression. I cover all this stuff in my singing course, man, where every element of every single thing he did, I cover this in my course so that you guys can have spot on pitch, spot on, the strength, control, stamina, range, good round vowels, etc. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. Until next time, God bless all of you. Peace out. Hey guys, if you like what you heard, please like and subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. That will actually take you to another page where you want to click on the bell icon, and it opens up a menu, and the menu has notifications on it where there's a little box you can check where it says send me all notifications for this channel. Check the box and then click the save button and you'll get notifications from me every time I have a cool video come out. Okay? Thanks guys. Peace out.